I gotta now. We gotta dive into your senior year though, because man, like I am like because so my last episode that I had on, I had Mike McDevitt on, and he's from Greeley, and I actually mentioned you in that episode because he played for Franklin Pierce. He was 1,000 point scorer, and we were I mentioned you, and I was like this kid, like, and I was like, you ever heard of Brett Hanson? He's like, he doesn't really know the New Hampshire circuit as well
Yeah.
because he knows all like the main guys,
Mm.
like like Gilpin who went to Bentley. He knows like all the N10 guys basically that are
Yeah.
from Maine. Who's the Keegan Highland was like the big one he knew. That was like the big prospect out of Maine that got like a offer from Gonzaga and then kind of bounced all over the place. But
Yeah.
um, yeah, I mentioned you, and I was like, dude, like this kid, like 2,000 points, national player of the year, probably would have been a national champion. You guys won your conference that year too, I think, right?
Yeah, we won the the title outright, like by record, and we won the conference tournament. So
Were it, were you just like, were you just playing like, was everyone just like local JV league talent when you were playing? Like, what the hell happened, man? It's like, I just saw like, you're like midway through your season, it's like, oh yeah, this kid's got 2,000 points. I'm like, what? I'm like, what's going on right now?
yeah, I have to give a lot of credit to Coach Donnelly because his style of play is fast. It fits my game perfectly. He loves to push the ball, and he gives you all the confidence in the world. You're not scared to take a shot. He encourages you to have confidence and shoot the ball. And I still shot like 50% from the field, but it was because if you miss a shot, it's not like, oh, I'm gonna get pulled, or like you're not playing tight. He gives you ultimate freedom. You play loose, and that's when I'm at my best. And I think that's a big reason why I was able to have a lot of success there. Um,
Right.
but my senior year was, uh, I don't know, I was just very calm, and I kind of all the stars aligned, I guess. I don't know. It was like I knew even if I had a bad first half, like if I had like 4 points, I would be like, had all the confidence in the world that I was going to come out and have a great second half.
Yeah.
So I think, and that's been an issue for me in my career is like getting too high or too low. Like if I'm playing terrible, I'd get all in my head, and then I'd be useless the rest of the game. But
Mhm.
I think my senior year, I was like just level headed, and it helped me a lot.
Oh, I could only imagine. I mean, like you were cooking, dude. I also didn't realize how athletic you actually are. Like you got some bounce.
Yeah,
Like hey, I saw a couple donks, man, and I'm like, oh, okay. It's like,
yeah,
yeah, bang on a couple heads. All right, let's get
yeah.
it. So, um, when you got the nod for National Player of the Year honors, though, like how did you find where were you when
Hmm.
you found out? How did you find out? And then C, what was going through your head? Because you must have been all over the place when you heard that news.
Definitely, yeah. So I was actually, they had made us leave school at the time.
Right.
This was like, and I was at my girlfriend's house in Jacksonville,
Mm-hmm.
and my dad called me, and he's like, I think you won Player of the Year, and I was like, all right, like, shut up, you're messing with me, because I didn't really, I knew I was in the conversation for it, um, but I wasn't expecting it really, honestly. And he's like, no, seriously, like Coach Donley, because my coach Donley, he's on the committee for everything basically
Yeah.
for the NABC. So he heard early, and he told my dad. My dad wasn't supposed to tell me, but he blurted it out in like 2 seconds. But it was cool. Like when he first told me, I was shocked a little bit. Then I felt like just it was good. It was emotional too, because and my dad told me he helped me and formed the player I am today. So it was cool that he got to tell me. And like it was like, oh, it all paid off. Like everything that happened, all the different paths I took, and it was like, this is how it was supposed to go.